Hello and welcome to another round of Dad Duty Gaming, this time with 100% more voice chat. I accidentally muted it when I was starting the last stream. But, in any case, anyone going forward now won't have to deal with the super boring little mining outing that we just went on. Especially since there really wasn't anything of interest to find. There it is. There's the connection problems from yesterday. Which is strange, because we have a pretty decent connection. Ping rate was pretty low, but it still kind of is annoying in there, persistently. Alas, it is what it is. Let's get our lights off here so we're not wasting any more power than we have to. But, yeah, so now the plan is to just kind of try and build this out so it can be its own little standalone ship, and then hopefully cut it loose, and so that we can do a little exploring and test out, you know, jumping with multiple grids attached. Super fun things like that. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Probably actually pipe up a connector so that I don't have to do this all manually like a noob. That'd be great. Anything else in here? Nope, nothing else that we want. Okay. So I did queue up a ton of steel plates. So it looks like those are chugging along still. But let's kind of plan out how this will go. I don't want it to be giant, but I do want it to be not like claustrophobic. So if I'm gonna have my med bay kind of back here, I should probably have my hangar separated a little bit. And like I was saying before, but no one could hear, I'm planning on kind of doing ships on demand, and I'll probably just grind them down when not in use. So, won't really need a whole lot, but yeah. I don't know if I'll grind them down manually or try and make a grinding pit. I guess it would kind of depend on what the CPU usage hit for that would be. Let's see. Like a so. Should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. Pressurization isn't enabled on the server, so I don't need to worry about airlocks or things of that nature, unfortunately. I really like that, because then you can walk around your ship, have your helmet off, not worry about running out of oxygen, and it's just great. But unfortunately, it's also a pretty big processing hog, I guess, so, which I get. It's just I like it. So, let me see. Yeah, I think this will be probably wide enough. We'll probably flare out a little bit for some of our thrusters. But yeah, let's get some of this fleshed out. So I was asking before I got my mic turned back on, is how are you guys liking some of the new multiplayer updates? Because I'm used to playing on some of the unofficial servers, which I think have mods to kind of help streamline some of this stuff. So this is new to me, and honestly the connection issues seem to be a little bit worse than better. So I'm curious if that's kind of what you guys are seeing too, or am I an outlier on that? How wide should I make this? Probably would have helped if I had to park that straight. Looks like it can fit through a 3 wide. So I'll go 4, which we've got here, and then I'll do a little bit of walking around space. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yep. Okay. And then we'll keep it consistent. Do our wall here. And something like so. And like so. Okay. What did I screw up? Oh, I went out on this one for the wall here. Derp. Okay. Rubber banding too is pretty annoying. Alright, so like so. And away we go. So this will probably be our bridge area, because I don't know what else we would really need on here. We got most of our production in the back. Oh, we'll need a space for a jump drive, I guess. Have to find a spot for that. Okay. So I'll definitely bring this, make this a little bit bigger. Good grief. But I do want to solve our jump drive problem. I think I know what we can do. I'm gonna put it here. We'll just pop her down underneath. And oh my gosh. Actually, we're gonna need a bigger reactor. Because if we're going to go with ion thrusters, a single small reactor is not going to cut it. So, what to do? I know what we'll do. I'll make this longer, and then we can pop that underneath, and it won't look too terribly ridiculous, hopefully at least. I mean, it is my building it, so it might still just look like a hot pile of garbage, but you know what? No, it probably will. There's not really much waiting and seeing. It probably will, but it'll function decently at least. And if you want beautiful ships, go browse the workshop. Because, yeah. My aesthetic building is not there. Alright. And I just want to kind of complete a few of these so that I know where my room divisions are going to be. At least try and finish them. Alright. So, what I'll probably do is maybe around here. Chop that out. Yeah. And here I thought the connection problems of yesterday might have somehow been magically solved. How silly of me. Good grief, come on. Let's see here. I think I can clear off this bar a little bit. Won't need another one of those. I don't think I'll need merge block. I will need that. Okay, good enough. I want stairs. And yeah, let's throw that on there too. Why not? And I saw something else. Where are you? Airtight hanger doors. Even though they don't have airtightness enabled, I'm still going to use the airtight hanger doors on our hanger. Just so that way, if when the server restarts or something, our landing gear come disconnected, it won't just be free floating in space. It'll at least be, you know, in a contained area and hopefully, you know, not terrible. Gravity gen, that's the other thing I wanted. What are you, artificial mass? Yep, we're gonna need that. Large reactor would probably be a good thing to pop on here too. Can I find that without searching? Yep. Okay. So, this is a big mamma jamba, and unfortunately, it is, what, 5 wide? Yes. Okay. What are you? You're, what, 3 by 2? Interesting. Are you 3 or 4? 3. Okay, 3 by 3 by 2. That kind of throws off my symmetry plan. Because with the refinery, I went with an even width. That was my first mistake. I say. Okay. Well, let's get this hooked up first, I guess. And actually, I think I should go 5 wide for my door. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Because I have a connector in the bottom front here. Well, let me see here. Let me check something. Let's first even see if this is like big enough, because there's a decent chance that I may need to make the whole thing wider in order for this to fit. So let's just have a look. Oh my gosh, that would be super close. No. There we go. Oh my gosh. So it would probably fit. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little wider just so that I'm not getting any more thruster damage than I can avoid. So, okay. Alright, I got at least most of a plan. I'm not gonna say I have a full plan, but I've got probably 35% of a plan. Okay, so that 35% involves cutting this out. Happily that didn't cause any major disasters. So we'll go zip, zap, zerp. Chop these out. Move everything related to that down 1. Good thing I didn't start on those stairs yet. So we'll go here and here. Okay. And then I'm going to need well, that's gonna be a connector. It would be great to just have it go right into the reactor and use that as a pass-through, so I'm hopefully saving a little bit of my performance points or whatever the heck they're called. 5? Was it? That seems too big. 3 or 5? I don't know. Thankfully, the perpetual pausing and connection problems give us time to think. Alright, so let's see here. Let's pop back over to our hotbar here. We'll go with this guy. Oh yeah, it is 3x3. We should be fine, right? Right? And yeah. That'll work. That'll work. And then we need this connector, which are you interior? No, you're steel plates. Okay. That's one thing I don't have any of on me. Let's pop over and grab that here in just a sec. Okay. Wait. How do I not have any plates on me anymore? Huh. I thought I had like 1,000. Oh, I suppose I could just dump them all into the reactor. Let's try not to face plant into this, because I have done that in the past. And okay. The nice thing about some of them in space is that they'll have an ion thruster, which is, hey, a free thruster component, and, you know, rainbow grinder. Woo! But, well, that's handy. The other really nice thing about the ones in space is that they all have their parachute still intact. Which, the first time I came up here was pretty nice, because then I could use that to make my own little re-entry. Oh my gosh, come on. Re-entry pod. And kind of make sure that I got down safely. Okay. And, yep, there we go. Not that the canvas is expensive by any means. I mean, it's like a tiny bit of silicon. But when I was already up here and didn't have parachutes on my little vehicle, it was nice to have. Didn't need it, but I don't know what they're talking about. But I shouldn't be a jerk. It is a public server. It could be English not as their primary language. Yeah, and actually this will be my airlock blocks. And is that where? Yeah, that's where all my steel plates went. That explains that mystery. Okay, so let's see how much further I can get on this with the parts that we picked up. Not much at all, which is fine. I think I'm going to kind of just try and bridge this gap, and we're going to leave a space 3 wide just in case I need to add another reactor in the future. That way we already have the space carved out for it. Then it would just be a matter of piping everything up. which I can do right through here. I'm not sure. Maybe this? No, it might. No. Now that I ripped a big old hole in the bottom, I was looking. There should be a spot on the refinery where I could attach on this bottom side. I mean, it would have lined up a little bit better had it been here, but I don't know where it is. And I don't want to cut apart the entire bottom of the ship. It's not worth it to find out. Let's see. Nope. I'm looking for my tubes. Wherever they are. Okay. Alright, time to grab some different components, because we're not going to be getting very far with what we have. Small tubes, I needed a bunch of, and I'm going to need a ton more. So let's queue up, I don't know, 10 of those for now. And I may as well get our large reactor started, since that'll take a few bits and pieces. Let's do another oxygen tank. Not that I'll need it for much, but it is handy to have for when I AFK in one of the cryopods. Gravity gen, jump drive. Let's go with 4 gyroscopes. That's material lights. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, these guys. I think I'm gonna need more platinum. Wow. Huh. Okay. So let's just think about this. I'm gonna need at least 4 large. But I think I might just do 1 large in every direction and then 2 in the front and back. So there's 8. What are we looking at? How much platinum is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have. Well, I suppose that's also counting for our. Oh no! Wait, what? Superconductor components don't take that? Interesting. Okay. How much platinum do we have refined? 13. Awesome. Totally enough. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this mobile today. Because, if I need 1,000 platinum, that's gonna take a little bit. Just because it takes forever to refine. And I was like, oh, hey. When I was putting the modules on here, I'm like, oh, it's on a server. It's always running. We don't need speed. So I just went with make it more power efficient and give us more items. No speed boost. So, yeah, that's going to take a little while. Hopefully we can get the rest of it pretty well fleshed out, though. Yeah. Let's get back to it. Motors and computers I skipped. I need a bunch of these guys. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough for now. Okay. Let's get this over here so that I can seal it up. And what is going to be in our way? I don't think much. Unless I wanted to put the jump drives here, which I kind of did, but oh well. I can probably actually put our jump drive here, kind of behind this little stem. That should work. Yeah, I can handle that. Keep it out of the way. All right, and one, two, and then we gotta pop down. But for the now we're getting a little tricky here, because I have to carve out a bit of this, but I don't want to take out too much, because then that'll just send us into a you know, free floating, which not ideal. Let's give us that. Okay. We gotta be careful, because we gotta do this now. We gotta carve it out beforehand. Because if we try and do it after the fact, and we leave even just a tiny little fleck of asteroid inside the ship, we won't be able to go. Which is gonna be a problem, and I'm gonna have to grind this down for that very reason. But, I mean, it's fine if it's one block. I don't want to have to do it all over the place, though. So, let's see here. Probably gonna need a bunch more interior plates than what we queued up, but construction farm. Okay, we actually made it a little bit further than I was thinking. Alright, so where are those tubes again? Oh, here we go. So one thing I wish they would add is a search for in here. Especially when you get a few mods on, there can be so many items. Unless you memorize where they are, good luck. Alright, so let's consolidate so we can hopefully get the things we actually need expedited a bit. That should be quick. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, I was gonna say, do we still have some interior plates? Yeah, we do. We're good. We're good there. Small tubes though might be a bit of an issue. About a little over 50 more. Let's see how we're looking. Can I consolidate enough? It doesn't look like it. So, just gonna have to wait on those. But queue up a couple hundred more. And in the meantime, I guess I can try and get our large reactor online, maybe. Yes, we can. So we need a bunch of construction components and a whole slew of steel plates. Should be good there. Hopefully that's enough. I thought I saw some grids, like 40 or so. We need a lot more than 3 reactor components, but that should be a start. Oh, 2,000. That's gonna take a little bit. Alright, so... Oh, that takes superconductor components too? Huh. I did not know that. Let's try this. Yep, there we go. I'll say try it again. So we needed 39 large steel tubes. And nothing else that it's making right now. We will need that. Okay, alright, they're coming up. Still gonna be a while for some other stuff though. Okay. Carrying on to our bridge area, if you can call it that. Will this be big enough? No, probably not. Go a little bit further forward. Alright. So, let's kind of taper it in a bit, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be kind of tall for as narrow as it is. I don't know, that'd be a pretty big change to kind of broaden it out. And how are we looking on points? Okay, so we're counting down. We've blown through, what, like 500 or so? Which I assume a good portion of was probably that reactor. So wait, let's check something here. So we're at 2671. 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay. So 2671. Okay. So each of these blocks is 1. That is good to know. Oh my gosh. Interesting. And actually, I want to check something. I want to see if it counts differently if it's welded or if it's unwelded. Nope, counts the same. Okay, good to know. Because people always complained if stuff wasn't completely welded that it was harder on the CPU, which, I mean, it might be. I'm not sure. But at least we now know that it doesn't count differently for the building purposes. Learn new things about the official servers. Which, honestly, if I were to do, kind of carry on with multiplayer, I'd probably just fire up my own. Because until they reincorporate ladders into the official game, that's kind of a must mod for me. Which I never understood why they took that out. Like, they had ladders in, and then removed it because you have jetpacks, and then added in the hydrogen limits so that jetpacks weren't OP and never put ladders back in, which, I don't know. They're the developers, they can do what they want, and thankfully they opened it up to mods. Okay. It's terrifying rubber banding when you are not in a ship It's even more so when I'm like trying to turn it or doing some mining. So it's like, please don't crash. And also historically, if your ship like had any lag while you were mining, and the drills ended up in voxels that the server didn't think had been mined, you were in for a real bad day and would just like explode. It happened once yesterday, and they thankfully did not explode and everything was just fine, so yay. that was a nice little improvement. Less explosions. Okay, should probably get underneath here while I still kind of can. Should probably also do the hangar floor as heavy armor. Just you know, at least since it's over the top of my main, well, it will be my main reactor. Might not be a bad idea. I will do that later, though. Not gonna make you guys sit here and watch me grind that out. Okay, so how are we on plates? Have enough to at least do some placing of stuff and or things. I have no idea how this is gonna look, but it'll be okay. I'm kind of planning for a little bit more gradual taper, but it'll do. It'll do. Now, for our stairs going down, however, this is a little bit of an interesting predicament. So I'll just do... Well, no. Actually, I put this... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I thought I had the stairs on here. Oh, wait, actually... That's right, that works, doesn't it? You can still climb up that. Oh. That's an idea. That would probably work better. That might be the solution, actually. So... How do I want to do that? If I were going to go this route, I think I'd want to go there. And then like a so. Boom, boom. Which, oh yeah, that'll actually be perfect. Yeah, that should work out well. I like that so far, at least in theory. We'll see how it is in practice. But that way, we don't need nearly as big of an opening here. Yeah! That'll work. That will work, and I wonder, what would you do for a Wonder Ball? I think we can even do that. Obviously, it'll be different when there's gravity, but yeah, that might work too. Nice! Like I said, we had about 35% of a plan before. seems to be working fairly well so far. One more, at least. Yeah, I'm guessing Nathaniel? I'm thinking he's probably on Earth. Which, well, I guess there are places on Earth where you can drive a rover pretty easily. I'm gonna say I always find Mars easier for driving and in a lot of ways starting out. Because while you do have to worry about oxygen, you don't need to worry about like cyberhounds coming by, which I guess with their being glitched out, you don't need to worry about too terribly much anyway. But it also just seems to be a lot flatter and easier to drive. On Mars, that is. Boop. Okay. Oh my gosh. Did I screw up on this? Shoot. I did. Oh, I'm pretty sure I put the large reactor in such a way that it will not actually be piped to the connector on top. Oh, shoot! Well, that happened. Alright, well. I guess I will have to fix that. Shoot! Everything was going too good. But it's fine. It's fine. We need some more space in our inventory, though. That's for sure. Oh, we should probably actually put a large cargo container down there, too. If this is going to be our main kind of residence, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe by the time that we reposition it, some more of our components for this will be done. Alright. So, let's try this again. Yeah, we definitely screwed it up. So, I want to be looking at that dot there, which means all of the other sides should have the connection points. Perfect. And it would also be great if this is still in place, but I'm not sure. No. No, that's just free hanging. Pretty sure. If I was wrong, I was wrong, but too late now. Okay. Let's try and get that reactor done correctly this time. We're still going to be short on reactor components, but it'll be close. It'll be close. Zerp. Okay, let's throw all that back. We need some motors. I forget how many. Probably should have been paying attention to that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I guess we're going to take a few trips for the rest of our components there. Many a trip. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about, though. Like, we are definitely not going to have enough points to keep like a welding ship, a mining ship, and all of that alive at the same time. So we're definitely going to have to either find a way to make our one ship modular, or just kind of grind it down and only keep what we need around. Which I think is probably the way we're going to go. I don't want to have too many ships or ship pieces potentially rolling around in here, coming disconnected. Like that seems like a real bad idea. Not that I'm opposed to bad ideas, but I'd like our ship to last a little while at least. Alright, can I... No, still can't shift anything around, like at all. No. No. Maybe. Okay. Onward and upward. So, these are what, interior and just construction components. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Although I don't think I queued up any extra of those. So, we'll need to replace whatever we use. Yeah, it seems as though when people aren't joining and leaving, it runs a bit better at least. Still not great, but less cringe-inducing. Come on, small tubes. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna go through it. Do all of that. Did I grab any of them? No. No, I definitely did not. Because that would have been thinking ahead. We can't have that around here. Alright, so we just need 16 more. Not too bad. So... What are you doing here? There we go. Yeah, let's go here. And yo-yo back. No. Oh, two side by side? Do you want them spread out a little bit? Let's go over here. Kind of hard to gauge how that'll be until we're actually, you know, have a little bit of walls and stuff around it. But I think that'll be fine, because I was planning on doing glass around most of this. I mean, this whole thing is either going to just disappear eventually when we abandon the server, or get blown to smithereens by somebody that comes across it. So, meh. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make a, like, off-ship supply cache somewhere too. Just so that way, if we ever did want to come back to the server, still have a bunch of materials and everything. This welding is ear splitting, I'm sorry. many am I short? 1. Of course I would be. Why wouldn't I be short 1? Alright, so there's that. Got that one. And this one. Probably gonna put the... No. Actually, I do know. I'm gonna put the gravity generator on the ceiling down there, I think. Because that way I can be most efficient with the area that it covers. Because if I just put it on the floor, we'd be losing a ton of space like underneath the ship that would have gravity that we wouldn't need to, and I wouldn't be able to walk on the roof. Oops. Didn't mean to try and weld up the stations yet, but we're gonna have to eventually, I guess, so. What else do we need? Storage, computers, displays, power. Which is gonna take 5 years to recharge. There we go. Okay. So we needed motors, displays, and was it just glass? Was that it? Seems too easy. I did need them for both. So let's make sure I hopefully have enough glass. I don't know how much I needed. And alright. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, computers. Shoot. I need 100 in each. Ouch. So let's queue up 300, because I'm sure we'll need some more for something else. Okay, nice. Reactor components are almost done. Let's move that on down. Man, there's a lot of stuff queued up between what we are working on now and what we specially requested, I'll say. Wow. Okay then. There'll be that, and ooh, a whopping 45 reactor components. Don't go and spend them all in one place. Okay. How much platinum do we have refined so far? Ooh, an extra 10. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit. And I'm gonna need to mine up a ton more. The real downside is that I need 16 more small tubes in order to be able to use our connector over there. Come on. I just need to find a few here. Not even the like several hundred that we queued up, but I have a bunch of the large thrusters, the 8 of them that we queued up before, to consolidate parts for. I should have just done 10, and then it would have just all been in one stack. But no, I wanted to try and be a little more precise. And this is what I get. Oh yes, there's some. Alright, now mining won't be quite so painful. Still boring, but not quite, you know, as awful. Okay. Let's try and go grab this little guy over here, and then I suppose I'll probably do some mining. Okay. Are you going to try and run away? No. Okay. Not another this time. It's all good. Can't win them all. Okay. I'd like to also add something like Tim onto here for some inventory management, but I'm not sure how big of a hit that's going to be for our CPU points, that is. Okay. Merp. And straight down. Should be right, yeah, right over here. It was somewhere right by the entrance to this little cave. Just a little bit. It was funny, when I was looking for silicon, I found like probably 4 more asteroids with platinum. Every time I was like, oh, maybe? No. They're just funny how little it can care about something that is so incredibly useful. But when you already have a you know, decent spot of it, you don't need 4 more. They're several dozen kilometers away. And it's like, of course, I'm sure that I missed a few spots that, you know, had to have some silicon, but it beats the heck out of me where they were. Is that it? Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. We will need a lot more than that. I did not realize it was going to take, you know, 1,000 or almost 1,100, wherever it was, in order to make our thrusters. I might have reconsidered our plan to go with all large ones. But with this one, it has large on the front and back, and then just 2 smalls on every other side. And it's not great. Jurassic Bean, thank you for that pause. Better, still probably not going to be anywhere near enough, but it's probably still another day's worth of refining. Actually, I should probably add a connector on the other side too. So that no matter which side I come in from, I can connect. Not sure how that'll work with the reactor there though, so that might be an issue. Okay, and actually, let me turn off this thing's reactors. Off, and also add them. There we go. And actually, where are my batteries on here? I'll set those to recharge as well. Save, and And recharge. There we go. Do we want to go chase that one down? I mean, it's only 1.5 kilometers out. May as well. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one is going to try and run away from us. But if we come at it from the side, it should be fine as soon as we can actually move well. Nothing. So there's a sensor in here that if it detects you coming straight at the button, it's going to fire this thruster, and since there's nothing to stop it, it will then just continue going forever. And let's see here. Cargo's right here. Nothing terribly great, but these ones do also have one full uranium ingot, basically. So, oh my gosh. There we go. That came in handy on my first trip out. Yeah, there was a sensor that would have, you know, sent it sailing across the galaxy. But it's not ours. Here we go. No, I don't. Can you stream to Discord? Is that something new? Ugh. It's rough. Okay. Now, where were we? Trying to wrap this up. Actually, let's tear this down so that I can throw that whole one piece of uranium into there. Okay. All right. And also, let's make sure that the platinum very much remains a priority. Oh my gosh, we still have all of that. Nice. Oh, we didn't pull. Oh, I suppose because we don't have Tim or anything, so it won't necessarily pull the ore out of there. And what do we got? Oh, yeah. I don't think we're going to need all that gold and silicon for right now. Wow, let's see. Let's pull them down here. Keep that going. Oh, magnesium. Get out of there too. How much of it can we fit? All. All is a good answer. Okay. That is... It's honestly probably going to be a few days before we have enough platinum mined up to set sail from here. which I guess is fine. We'll give plenty of time to stock up on uranium and other components. And ultimately I'm going to obviously chop down this whole tower and integrate it into the ship a lot better. Because while it's fine when we're here and have, you know, some little knobby bits to get over, it's not gonna be great for sailing around. No. Yes. Alright. Okay. So, we might. You know what? We might be able to fit this on here yet. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I don't know. I do think that back here would probably be a little bit better spot, but I also just want to get it placed. So, I guess that means I'm just gonna slap it on here. It's not like it's gonna really matter. I don't expect this will be something that we really come down and just look at. Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Yeah, so I don't think that its placement really matters too much. Okay. So we'll have that. May as well place the gravity generator. Really wish I would have made this an odd number of width. Oh well. So we can put this right here. Generator, construction components, the usual suspects. Storage. Get the heck out of there. Okay. So it's like 6 of those. Probably gonna need a ton of computers between the couple things we have to build down there. Construction components. I don't know. Assuming we're gonna need some large steel tubes. I know we need a bunch of batteries for the jump drive. Okay, just a couple motors yet. Nice. And a lot of things on that. Okay, so D. Okay. Back at it we go. It's not ideal placement, but I imagine we're going to be doing most of this thing's control through just the K interface from our pilot seats, or a button that I'm going to set up so that we can conveniently disable it to save power when we're not logged on. Really, like no motors? I guess that makes sense. Large two. Oh shoot, we need a ton of grids. And also, would probably help if I was in the right inventory space. Okay. think I hear the pitter-patter of little feet, which means Dad Duty is a calling, and this stream is going to be coming to an end. Gravgen, detector, superconductor components, lots of stuff yet. Alright. Well, it's been fun. But we're gonna have to catch you next time here on Dad Duty Gaming. Bye for now.